John, the years you've spent as a closer, has that given you anything even mentally that's applicable that having to make a 4-foot eagle cut or, to be called on at the moment to do that one shot?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little bit different when it comes to, let's say, closing out a game and closing out a golf round. There's part of me, as I said, as a closer, I never want to lose the art of pitching and be a starter mindset. I think that's the same thing that I have in golf. I mean, what can you close out if you don't put yourself in a position to do it? And whether it's a putt or something that I've always believed that I can want to make, it's really two different animals. The aggression of a closer and the opportunity of a closer to come out there and just let it eat would be like trying to hit every shot as hard as you possibly can and trying to gain success. That's not going to work in golf. Mad and aggression don't seem to go hand in hand with golf. And you might be able to get away with that as a closer.
Just a little bit on Chad. It's Chad Smith, the management caddy. He went to Valdosta State University, played on the golf team, won a tournament here last year, I believe. When you were here last week, was he out with you?
Yeah, he played with me, and I really have to run with Chad. Wow. He's a really good golfer. He knows the course. I'm not a Bermuda. I don't play on Bermuda greens, so he's played here.
Does he work here?
No, I think he's playing on a mini tour, or trying to, and when the club gave me the opportunity to work with him, he dead on like almost every putt that was going to do and what they said he was going to do. So I make no bones about it. I can't read greens. It's the one thing that I struggle with when I'm on my own. That's why I needed somebody that knew this area. He definitely does. So it would be fun to work with him. And my pro, Chuck Nevels, who came down here, we already gave enough tips of how to tame me here. What I see on the golf course might not be what is required. Maybe talking me out of the shot might be a big part of his week.
Hi, John. On a lighter note, this question is based on the MLB Special network that was aired when you played best ball against Chipper, Brown, McCann, Laroche. Is this an event where it'll be appropriate to see the frosted tip wig hat?
Oh, I would have loved to pull that out. I'm a jokester by nature, but no, I would not pull that out here under any circumstances. It's a fun hat, and it's something that I had fun with that network doing. So the round with the Phillies was a fun one, 5-on-1. And when I put the hat on, I won the last 3 holes to win by 1. So the hat has some magic, but I didn't bring it. Plus, it's too hot. It's a good winter hat. So I don't have much on top. That much hair on a hat really was starting to cook the melon. So
yeah, I could tell the ventilation wasn't all that out there.
John, when you're doing the broadcasting and you are commenting on other people having their moments, and you're wired to enjoy having those moments, is it hard for you? Do you wish you were back in that?
No, the only thing I miss, and I got a great taste last year. It was a fun time doing the playoffs for TBS. I miss those moments. I know what it's like to pitch in those games, and everyone's watching, commenting, and scrutinizing those efforts. And I used to love that. Didn't mind the press conferences those times of the years, but one thing that I've always been cautious to do is, and I think I've transitioned into it. The game's not easy. Sometimes people come across the TV making the game easier than it is. I would hope to never do that. And having been through it so fresh in my mind, it was easier to talk about scenarios that you should see, but maybe you don't, and why. I think the fan wants to know what causes a player to chili dip or to throw one in the dirt. And I think they need to know that it's so possible and everyone's capable. I think we remove ourselves thinking that people are removed from the S-word in golf or it's very possible. It's demons that everybody deals with. So I hope to give that viewer an opportunity to know firsthand what that experience is like.
Speaking of the demons, what did you think when you heard about Kevin Na's 18?
I saw that. I was playing in a golf tournament at Whisper Rock and we kept getting playoffs, and I'd seen couldn't believe what I was seeing. But it's possible. See, that's those things, you get in spots in your sport that you wish you could get out of, and you don't know how it happened, and it just multiplies really fast, and trying to undo a mistake faster doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be success. And I've been there. Man, I never thought I'd give up 8 runs. I never gave up 8 runs in an inning as a starter in my whole career. I gave up 8 runs in 2/3 of an inning in my first game as a closer. It just doesn't seem possible, and then the next thing you know, if you don't let that be a learning experience, you'll repeat that more than you care to.
Thank you very much, John. We appreciate it. Best of luck to you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.